Can you tell me where the bathroom is? Der Toilette ist die Ecke. No matter how slow you speak to someone who doesn't speak the same language, they are not going to understand you. Now, for those who speak German, that means the toilet is right around the corner. Learning a language is very beneficial to your social health and intercultural communication skills. In high school, I took German for 4 years, and it gave me a lot of insight into how I see the world, how I see other cultures and languages, and also about the effects of non-English speakers in the whole entire world. Now, according to the World Bank census, 7.2 billion people live in the world. Out of those 7.2 billion, 339 million speak English. As a first language, that only accounts for 4.7% of the whole population of the world. Now, if you include the second language speakers, that's only at 13%. Now, in the National Census American Community Survey of 2007 and 11, this map shows a county where at least 10% of the population does not speak English in their household. So the red is for Spanish, and this encompasses most of Southwest and South Florida of the United States, 708 counties. Now, green, which here and here, are Native Americans, such as Navajo. Yellow, which you might not see, are German, and then blue, and very northern Maine and in Louisiana, is Creole and French. Now, that accounts for about half of the United States that don't speak English as the first one in their household. Now, to continue on talking about learning about your own culture and other cultures and languages, when I took German in high school, we learned everything that encompasses that language. Now, as the world further globalizes, and according to National Geographic, English is declining as the very first language spoken by most people. Culture shock is described as feeling of disorientation experienced by someone who is suddenly subjected to an unfamiliar culture, way of life, or set of attitudes. When I took German in high school, it was very nerve-wracking to see the different things that they did that Americans wouldn't see as right or anything, such as most stores are on Sunday they're closed. Things are very small. I think Germany is the size of Texas, if not smaller, and rules are not meant to be broken in Germany. The police are not very lenient. And then plus, recycling is one of the biggest problems there. If you don't recycle, you'll actually be fined. On the funner side of German culture, any other culture, there's languages that don't switch to English as easily as you think they would. You ever wanted to be somewhere like Hawaii, instead you're sitting in class right now, that would be described as Fernweh. Or if you get a song stuck in your head, that would be described as an ohrwurm, which those are directly translated to distance pain or earworms, but we don't actually have earworms. Now, imagine being in a workplace with your boss and being indispensable, especially learning something such as Japanese or Portuguese, which isn't widely spoken in the USA, compared to Spanish or English as other English speakers. The one thing that I can recommend is download Duolingo. Duolingo is a free app. It takes about 5 seconds to download, and it's super proficient. When I was using Duolingo, I was learning things that I took in German 5, and it's pretty great. To review, we talked about statistics. We talked about how English speakers are only 13% of the population. The other 87% do not speak English, and also about how language and culture is very different from our own, and learning a new language is very helpful for that.